Hello, everybody. It's Jenn with Lady Tarot 911. I hope that everybody is having a good week. It's almost the end of the week, thank goodness. I'll be posting this on Friday, so it's Friday when you're watching. Everybody's had a good first week of October. So I'm going to just do whatever wants to come out. This could be for October, the weekend, whatever you connect with, but what's happening with your energy at this time, and like your conscious and your subconscious. This could be in love, relationships. I'm going to apologize about my table. It is still squeaky. I'm trying to get another one that's actually a dining room, like a big dining room table. So we'll just start at the top for zodiac angles, just for ease of remembering. So Aries, let's start there. Okay, what is happening with Aries at this time? What is Aries' current energy at this time? They're embodying consciously. We'll start there. We'll just do consciously right now. Okay. Stuck energy, huh? Aries is stuck. Stuck on maybe old patterns, old ways. He is sitting on that old truck. I'm going to fix this. I feel like there's a rainbow that's over this, and usually rainbows are, coming, coming to the, is that better? I'll wash this down a little bit. Coming to the end of maybe this, just feeling like it's stagnant, like a stalemate, potentially. The rainbows come after, rainfall and storms, and it's to signify, that it's over. I'm just getting a real sense of just really trying to accept, like you can tell on his face, just really trying to accept like where he's at and how he's going to maneuver past this, right? What's the next step? What's the plan? Let's find out subconsciously what's happening with Aries. What's happening subconsciously? What is he manifesting? Again, remember from my video, and if you haven't seen it, it's long, but it is a good video regarding the fact that we only use 95. Why do I keep saying that? We only use 5% of our brain consciously. 95% of it is subconsciously. We only use 95% subconscious brain, meaning we don't have a clue what is happening with us every day. It's our subconscious. Okay, I guess we'll keep that one. Is the leader, which could be scary if you think about it. But let's find out subconsciously. Oh yeah, I want to make sure that these are right side up. So the patron, mentorship and finances. So maybe there's something going on with stability for you, Aries, and really just, I feel like maybe you've been doing things by the book, and as you can see the hands, he's kind of giving up the book, kind of just, I give up, like I'm tired, I'm sick of being where I'm at, I'm sick of being in the stalemate, doing things by the book. I'm just trying to open up to new possibilities, potentially. So let's, okay, let's do money. So consciously, it's about this energy, the stuck energy that you're feeling. Subconsciously, it has to do with abundance and stability, security. where to go, how to go about doing it, just really trying to get finances in order. Okay, so what is this? This is Gaia. Spend time with nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. Protecting the planet or working with nature could be for you. The universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. Yeah, this is really important that you go out, even just for a walk or something, to just get some fresh air, some vitamin D. Manifesting. So I've been talking a lot about that. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. So I'm really being guided to tell you that, people talk about what to do. They tell you what to do. They suggest what you do, but yet they don't really go into detail of how you do it. So I'm going to do that. So manifesting is simply manifesting means to become familiar with. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to become familiar with yourself, and you're tap into that subconscious mind and get into that void of space that there's nothing. Like, you're not anything. You're not a, you know, you're not a mom or a dad. You're a parent. You're not a sister or brother. You're not a student. You're not an employee. You're not whatever, right? It's just nothing. You're just soul. And in that void, or the quantum space, when you're meditating, when you've put down, cell phones, quiet your surroundings if you can, and just get still and get quiet and allow your brain to go into that mode of having that space, so that you can start visualizing what you want. And if you're visualizing, getting out of this, then what you're doing is you're placing those chemicals of the emotion of what that would feel like to get out of this position that you're in. And you're allowing for, the hypothalamus to release those amino acids. And the amino acids, your body is conditioned then to live in the thoughts and the motion of the chemical that you're producing while you're manifesting, which is of the future of getting out of this position, right? And that is what essentially, with a lot of other steps that I talked about in that other video, what pulls in your manifestations. So there you go. That I don't know if that helps. That's manifesting. So it doesn't matter if usually when you're out taking a walk, there's a lot of distractions and whatnot, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to lay down. But it is really transforming, and you'll start to notice it just in the way that you feel. I used to get a lot of headaches, and I'm doing a lot better with that. So actually, I pre-shuffled all these. I'm just going to do overhand. So anyways, there you go. Okay, so for love and relationships, empty feelings, feeling a little hollow, sad. What's happening for Aries? What's going on here? Whoa. Seduced. Did somebody try and, in the past, so somebody tried to come in and, what's on the bottom? So messages, what's on the bottom of this one? Tough love. Are you having to make a decision about, so do you notice, okay, so the blue and the red, this reminds me of the movie Matrix that I talked about in my other video, where Neo ends up taking the red pill to get outside himself and see things from a different view. So maybe doing something different is going to help you, along with the manifesting. This is going to help you get out of this stuck energy. Messages, there could be messages, sorry about that, forgiven. Maybe there's an apology that you are owed or that you need to give, but it looks like there's just maybe just learning about something that took place in the past, really understanding it, understanding that maybe somebody was using you, or, you know, let me get some more. I'm going to pull tarot on those, or the traditional tarot. Actually, I'm going to pull this one. So tell me about this empty feeling, seduced in history. Somebody, what is that a picture of? Oh, it's a gymnast. I can't see what that is, but you're trying to heal from the past, and maybe you were seduced into some situation that now you're just starting to understand, like, okay, well, there we go. All right, so what's going on here? Oh yeah, the world. So closing up a cycle. Starting to gain your balance again, starting to find resolution in justice. There could be a legal case, or there's a great determination on her face. This Nine of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. So could have been that you trusted somebody and there was a real seduction towards going towards them, and it ended up maybe not coming to fruition in the way that you planned, in the, you know, and that's all coming to, you know, a close, an end. Sorry, let me do that. An end with the World card. You're transitioning into a new phase, starting to, I have this feeling that you're getting a lot of enlightenment. And look at her holding that ball. You're starting to understand some real starting to see your potential and your light and how important you are. It looks as if she is just doing a lot of introspection and analysis, coming to a resolution. This could have involved a Queen of Pentacles. I think that there was a very hurtful situation in the past, and it's given you a lot of perspective, Aries, on who you are, what you want, really looking at the world, you know, and the people around you. Going from, you know, damaged, just a lot of heartache, lovers and friends, past life nostalgia. So somebody in the past just really took a toll on you. And there's just a real recovery period that you're having right now, and just trying to find peace within yourself. Getting out in nature and doing this manifesting is going to help you recover from this heartache. You're discovering things and people in your life, like lovers and friends, relationships, and you can see him contemplating. You're really contemplating and understanding and starting to think, okay, what is good for me? Because what has been going on previously, what has been taking place, has just gotten me stuck in this position that I don't want to be in. Let's look at, so we're going to do that. Let's get you a message. So your money and your career, it's all about thoughts It's all about you pulling in your manifestation. You can have whatever you want. That reality is out there. It's just aligning with it, right? So Aries, I keep doing that. Okay, so I do think that you can see he's out in nature here, right? You can see, I mean, it's kind of mucky, but it's still outside, right? And this is telling you to get deep into being outside. And the reason is, I think there's nobody around. I think that for you, there is so much noise that has been happening, and it has caused you to not like go numb, like not feel like it has been so overwhelming for you, Aries, that this is saying you need to get quiet. You need to get rid of all the distractions and all the people around you that are causing commotion or in your ear or, have a say or that want to be involved with you in whatever way. And it's time that you start really finding within yourself how powerful you truly are, and the power within you that through this enlightenment and getting quiet is going to show you that manifesting you, I mean, everything that you have right now, everything that you've done so far in your life has been you manifesting and bringing it in. So any successes that you've had in your life, that was manifested by you doing the same thing. You got very visualized what you wanted. You got very focused and zoned in on that, maybe without knowing it, but you did. And it was able to put your body into that future mode and not, focus on the past, which then ended up pulling that manifestation in, right? Let's get a message from the heart. Just getting quiet, being out in nature and being quiet will bring a lot of downloads for you and a lot of information, a lot of revelation. Okay, look at these two. So Aries, do you have a question in mind right now? If you have a question in mind, I have an answer. So think about your question, and there is your answer. So whatever your question was. And I'm upset and I need some time to cool down. You're angry. And I could see why, I guess, the being seduced into something, maybe lied to, thinking that you were gonna, trusting somebody, thinking that you were going a certain direction and it didn't end up that way. And now you've ended up in this stuck position because of a decision that was made. This is saying, it's giving you the answer of how to get out of being stuck. And that is to get beyond the anger, make a decision to get quiet, to go within yourself and allow answers to come. That's when you actually get unstuck, because you're working with the universe versus just trying to figure it out, because your brain will just spin and spin and spin. And the more it spins and that you don't get the answers, the more frustrated you'll become. And then the more upset you'll become. And it just is a vicious cycle. So try and get away from everything and quiet your life down a little bit and come to this spot where you can actually, visualize and manifest a way out. Or if you don't know a way out, when you get quiet, the universe will bring that answer. It'll bring that epiphany moment to you. It'll bring that aha enlightenment moment to you. So, hopefully that helps, Aries. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to Taurus. How long was that? Oh, 20 minutes. Jeez. Really? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Okay. So Taurus, let's look at yours. I'm probably going to have to upload these, like split them again. I always have to do that because it takes so freaking long. Taurus, what are you up to, my Tauranians? All right, let's see what's going on with you. What do you have for Taurus? What is the current conscious energy for Taurus at this time? Okay, so I have shuffled these like that over and over again so many times. I just need to shuffle this way. Too many. You have a lot going on in your brain, Taurus. You are overloaded and overwhelmed. Okay, so this is conscious, right? You have a consciousness of lack. So maybe some real pessimistic thoughts, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you don't have it all, comparing yourself to others. Oh, look at all that money. It's about money, thinking that money is going to make you happy, maybe, and feeling a lack of it. And so instead of consciously manifesting it in, you're wasting that time just being counterproductive because it's not getting you anywhere. You're not getting any headway on whatever the issue is, right? By being in that mode, that consciousness, that lack mentality, you're not getting anywhere. So why don't you just try and do something different, do something in the opposite of that and see where it gets you. Start meditating and start putting yourself. I know that a lot of people like, in fact, so when I first learned about meditation, I was like, no, thanks. I've got too much going on. And now that I know that that's the answer to all the things that I was trying to complete and solve myself, that's the answer, because that's how I've been able to pull everything into me that I wanted. Or again, want is from a lack perspective, that I've desired, right? And in doing so, I've learned how important and how much of a priority that needs to be. And I am manifesting and not meditating. Have I been saying manifesting? I meant meditating. But I mean, essentially, that's when you're manifesting. I've been meditating about 3 times a day. I do it at lunchtime, and then I do it in the morning before I get up, and I'll do it at night when I go to bed, just because it puts me in that zone. It helps my headaches too, but it really realigns. It can realign your chakras, and it really gives you that time for your brain to recover, because it is on overload. Just like I was saying about the cards, you're on overload. There's too much going on. There's too much noise. Too much noise in this world. Okay, see? Let's have it for me to do that. So this is about love and money. As you can see, though, he's out in nature, just like I was talking about with Aries. Getting out in nature allows for there to be time for nature and the world to speak to you in a more connected way. And we always feel better when we get outside instead of sitting in front of our computers or our phones. Getting to that quiet space so that you can think, right? So that you can think and visualize and create those emotions that will create your body's conditioning to the future, and things that are going to be good for you, and desires that you want to come in, and getting out of this this lack mentality, and being grateful for what you have brings you into a space of present, which that's what's so important about meditating, is that brings you into a now moment instead of what we habitually think of as you know that we habitually think about every day, which is the past, right? And past problems, past issues, past I don't have enough money, I don't have enough love, I can't do it, I don't know how. but you're not allowing like the universe to download the answers to you and pulling those answers in through this meditating and getting quiet. So what is in the, so that's in the conscious. Let's see the subconscious for you. The alchemist: balance, invention, and destruction. So uh, you're just really trying to gain your balance from this lack mentality instead of things being so negative. And your subconscious is really trying to combine and create um, something more for yourself, right? You're studying, you're going to school, you're learning, you've been reading a lot, um, you've been trying to study, you're curious about um, you're curious about you're curious about something in particular. And okay, so you could live in the mountains. Um, this is in a meadow, but look at the picture. There's mountains in the back, right? So getting away from the area that you're in to be able to get some new perspective. All right, so let's look at your money and career. What's going on for, my goodness. It's just if I shuffle that way, I always end up doing it 3 times and then 3 times overhand. And so it takes longer. So, all right, what's going on for Taurus? Oh, you got 2 as well. So did Aries. Planner and control. So planner, this is a great time to take a financial inventory and see what needs changing, okay? And sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to see potential. Control. Again, this is all you trying to control everything and the outcome. But when you meditate and you end up manifesting, it goes into the unknown, and the unknown is what is so scary for humans. But when you do that, the known becomes available and it comes into your 3D, right? So being aware is, and budgeting and being aware of your finances is important, but letting yourself not be emotionally attached to an outcome is what's going to help you bring those those manifestations in and those desires in, because when you let go of the control aspect of it, then you are more at that 0 point that I've talked about in past videos, where neutrality is what, because control creates resistance. So when you're trying to control an outcome, you're resisting anything changing, resisting anything coming in, resisting any new options or opportunities, right? So you can plan, but just not be so set on the end result. Just accept whatever happens. And if you do that, you'll get what you want. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. You don't have to stress about it, and you will be able to, if you visualize and you really put yourself into that mode where you are thinking and visualizing yourself in a situation that is not of lack, and that is creating balance and is becoming more in control of your finances by letting go of that control, then you will bring in what you desire. Okay, so what about love for Taurus? Money hungry? Much, right? Taurus, you got to get outside yourself a little bit. Stop obsessing about money. And I know that you're thinking, or you're probably saying, Jen, you don't know my situation. And I don't know your situation, but I do know that I've been in your situation, I'm sure, multiple times. And I've had to try and figure out what's the best approach. And most recently, when I had a situation where I didn't know what was going to happen, I literally had, I couldn't control it. I couldn't do anything. So I just said, fine, you know what? You take it. I'm not going to worry about it. And a day before something was due, massive, like, opportunities came to me out of the blue. Who knew? We couldn't have even planned it. The kids and I, we couldn't have even planned it as good as what came about. And so, again, that's what I'm saying. This has happened to me before, though. So if this helps you, it was right around, the pandemic, but I was concerned about, like, I'm going to be switching jobs, switching contracts. Money's not going to be coming in. I'm really worried. We were starting to have to pay for my daughter to get into, or she was starting college. And I was like, what are we going to do? I'm out of options. And so I just really tried to visualize myself getting into another contract and really, doing what I normally did, because I just have always had a very optimistic, positive, forward moving, thoughts about what was going to happen. And I didn't realize, because I didn't pay attention, which I should, but I didn't realize that I had $7,000 in an account from the company that I was working for, that they had been pulling out, and they ended up sending it to me. And it's like, I should have been paying attention to that, right? But I'm not so fixated on that, it always tends to work out for me. So let go a little bit, right? This money could be affecting your relationships, and you need to maybe open your heart more than being concerned about the control and, like, not saying you're Scrooge, but that type of mentality of a miserly type of holding on to the pinnacles. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that energy just is going to continue to keep you in this mindset, right? Oh my goodness. Taurus, you might be dealing with an Aries. This card in this deck came out the same, and it's so indicative of, like, what the energy, it's very seamless. Okay, yearning, the bottom of the deck. I'm going to show you this one in just a second. Think of a question. Okay, same thing came out for Aries, but in that deck. Unstable. So trying to find that balance, right? Balance, unstable. So this is in your relationships, or a relationship. Somebody is yearning for you, or you're yearning for somebody. This has to do with money, but ask your question, Taurus. Do you have a question? Because here's your answer. Same answer for Aries. So if you have Taurus in your chart, or you're dealing with Aries, or you're cross watching and you watch that one, whatever your question is, the answer is no. Whatever that is. Because it was no for Aries too. So readjust, right? Or this might be a good answer for maybe something you're worried about. Let's see, let's pull some tarot on this for Taurus. What is this yearning, unstable, and money hungry? Did you see that? That was really kind of cool. Balance, look at those rocks. Balance, Nine of Pentacles, becoming financially independent, and stability. Two of Wands, like trying to decide, decisions, trying to figure out which direction to go. I'm hearing, is that the price that I pay? Should I just give up because I know I need to go this direction? Is there money that needs to be paid to go a certain direction, or money that needs to be given up? Is there, if you, and this is really causing, you're starting to really crack, like, I think this has been worrying you quite a lot, Taurus. This is really affecting you. You're starting to, oh, you need to find some time to bring yourself back into nature, get out in the sunshine, um, find some, even if it's like for 15 minutes, just find some time to go quiet and allow the answers to come to you instead of trying to control this. Something is missing in your relationship, and um, between the money and this pining, I'm just feeling just the sadness and this, like this card, yearning for harmony. And you could have music in uh, music as a way of helping you get into this, into this, like, using music to, well, and I use it with meditation as well. Music might help you get into that state of stability and quieting your mind, because um, you're on overdrive right now, and you're just, things are starting to bust apart, trying to find a missing piece. There's something that you're missing, like you're trying to find answers to. What's on the bottom? So, in regards to your stability and security, yeah, recognition, Six of Wands, really hitting the mark, finding, the target, and maybe you have felt like you're a target in a relationship. Maybe you feel like you can't have a relationship unless you're successful financially, which nobody's ever financially successful or stable, because even if they have a lot of money, they're usually not happy. So, I mean, there's never a point, because that's not the point, to get to that, oh, okay, I have a lot of money now, I'm finally happy. I It's not that. It has to come from inside. It has to come from the stability and the security, and a consciousness that is happy with who you are, to be able to feel fulfilled with money. And ironically, well, not ironically, but synchronistically, when you do become more balanced within, less of this consciousness of lack, quieting your mind, letting go of control, that's actually when the money comes. Just a thought. All right, so then let's get you a message, Taurus. The answer will come. You just need to get yourself balanced. I think this is really just trying to say, stop trying to figure out what's missing in this relationship. Stop trying to figure out what, and control over, like, your money and your career, and control over your relation. Just quiet yourself down, and the answers will come, and the missing pieces will show you, um, the answers through quieting is going to help you recalibrate and realign yourself. All right, so what's the messages of the heart? I'm going to come sweep you away. Oh, you're going to get swept away? That looks lovely. I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. It's not your job to make somebody else truly happy. It's whether they're happy, right? Or vice versa. It's not your job or it's not their job to make you happy. It has to come from within yourself. You have to alchemize within yourself. But somebody's going to come sweep you away, Taurus. That looks beautiful. So hopefully that helps. That's the kind of the current energy and where your conscious versus subconscious mind is. It just needs a little bit of a tweaking and adjustment. So, okay, moving on to Gemini. Gems. Hopefully these messages are helping you guys. Hey, I would watch all of them if I were you because they fit into your chart somewhere. Hold on. Sit down. Because we all have about, if you're new, we all have about 9 to 10 of the 12 zodiac angles, signs within our birth charts. So they're all important. I usually watch all of them and they all tend to resonate. So, okay, moving on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? How many minutes? Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? Oh, see, I have already shuffled. I'm trying not to shuffle like bridge style because I always end up going overhand and it takes so much longer. So I'm just trying to do overhand. Habits. Ooh. There is deception. What's on the bottom? Letting go of somebody, of being deceived. There's been gossip, and it could be with a female and a male, maybe a couple or people at the workplace. You're starting to figure it out. You're starting to figure out that there's something going on behind your back. There's gossip. There is talk between people. Transmute that shit. That's what I say. Take that and use that as power. Because you know what? If they behind you are so willing to give up their energy to gossip about you, take it. Take it and transmute it into power. It doesn't matter what they're saying, but they're offering you energy and power to prove to yourself, thus end up proving to other people, you know, that you're better than that, that you're beyond that. You know, people who gossip are just unbelievable to me. But hey, I just take it and I transmute it. Maybe are you leaving a job, or somebody has done something at the workplace behind your back that is you're going to be letting go of it, right? See, letting go energy, just what I was talking about. Let's see. So that's consciously. Let's find out what's happening subconsciously with you. Now this is, okay, 7 and 3, 7, 3, that's 10, right? That is the end. So something, maybe a job or career or a place of work that you're at is, you're figuring out is not the best place for you. It's very deceptive there. People maybe don't like have it out for you. People have it out for you. They don't have good intentions. I'm hearing. Bridge style. Jeez. Jenn. Okay. Maybe there's 3 dogs here. I don't know what that is about. And there's 3 doors. Maybe you have multiple opportunities coming. You have multiple opportunities, and when one door shuts, another opens. There's something about 3 dogs. There's a lot of noise and chaos going on, right? Could be in the workplace. There could be a lot of stress or a lot of chatter, talk, gossip. Usually it's jealousy. The walker and the unknown, a journey. So you might not know. Okay, all right. So do you see that? It won't go down. What else? Opportunities and growth, what we were just talking about. Hold tight, I will show you. So you have an opportunity, Gemini, And this is saying, letting go, you're going to be able to move beyond this nonsense, this high schoolish shit that grown adults who have nothing better to do than give up their energy. Okay, you bank it then. And you have some new opportunities. And I want you to see these. Nope. I want you to see all three of these. Nope. I want you to see all four of these. Look at all four of these cards. See the lights coming? You're having epiphany moments. See the light? You're having enlightenment. See the light? The lantern? See the light in her heart? You're having like these moments where you are like, oh, you know, these aha moments, like you're starting to figure it out. You're putting two and two together about deception that's gone on around you, that it could be very much in the workplace or in regards to maybe you haven't been honest that you don't like the career you're in, or that you don't like the company that you're at, or that you don't like the job that you have taken, right? And it's time for you to go into the unknown. Let go into the unknown, because it always works out, right? And your path is being lit for you, you know, by the universe, and you'll be okay because you always figure it out. That's how you got this job. You know, even if this wasn't the best job to get or the best route to take, it doesn't matter. You've learned things about people that are immature, or, you know, being able to let go and go in a new direction, right? So it wasn't a bad thing. That's what life's about, right? We're just going to do that. So let's look at your, speaking of job and, okay, career, money, stability, security, right? Opportunities. Okay, all right. Learning, student, leadership, learning how to lead and not always having, like, maybe it's been where you have really had to gain confidence that you can lead. And this says leadership, your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. And that's that letting go, right? You are a leader. You can lead. Okay. And this says, teach yourself to succeed with money or get a financial advisor to teach you. You could be in school or pursuing higher education, or you could be a teacher or working for the school district. It's just about, so with your finances, just really learning how you can take control of it, even just starting to write it down, or being aware of not the outcome, but just being aware of, you know, awareness, consciousness, right? So this is subconscious. And I guess I should probably, why don't I do this? This was conscious. So this is about 5%, right? This is the 5% that you're realizing there's, you know, deception that's going on. Your subconscious is starting to, like, you're starting to tap into this awareness in your subconscious of, wait a minute, things are kind of like the lights coming on of like, oh, maybe it's where I'm working, or maybe it's the people at my job, or maybe it is like the, you know, my colleagues, my boss. I start to have an inkling of my boss sabotaging me, and sure enough, she did. So, you know, I mean, it happens to everybody. So just whether somebody likes you, whether, you know, their own insecurities, who knows? But so becoming a student, learning how to be a leader, learning about your money, taking control, right? It's the unknown, but it's saying that you're going to be able to step into this leadership, and the universe has your back, right? So let's look at love. What's going on for you for love? Gems. You could be going through an awakening, because this is a journey, spiritual journey, And all of these waking up moments, seeing things more consciously, can be scary as AF. But it is empowering. You will soon find out how empowering it is to wake up to being conscious and aware of what's going on around you and the power that you have. So, first off, 2 is better than 1. So, you might be thinking about getting into a relationship, maybe taking it to the next level, standing the test of times. It could be something that maybe you've been going through some hardships and now, oh, look at this. This is really cool. I mean, I love tarot so much, but there's 1 rose, right? And then there's 2 roses. So maybe you're coming together with somebody, maybe there's going to be a teacher who helps you figure these things out, or maybe you could be helping somebody figure these things out. Somebody's going to be there to really guide one or the other, or both. I mean, that's what a balanced relationship is, right? Is learning how to help each other, using your strengths and their strengths and pulling them together, because you're not going to be perfect in it. They're not going to be perfect in it. It's literally a partnership and working together side by side, but both having your strengths independently. Okay, okay. Because right now you're alone. Now watch. I don't know what's on the bottom, but oh, the 1. So there's a lot. You've been by yourself for a while. 1, alone, 1. Maybe it's time that you really try and, if there's a relationship, or if there is a teacher, or if there is somebody who can help you, or if there is maybe some suggestions or somebody that you trust that you can go to. Okay, let me pull some tarot on this. Okay, what is this about? So things have been not going as fast as you'd like them to go. This says money woes, losing faith. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Maybe there hasn't been a lot of communication, and it really, yeah, King of Cups. It's, it's kind of overwhelming you emotionally. So, and there's just been, maybe there's some information for you, Gemini, that is needed, and it has been too slow. Like, here, I'm going to show you these first. It's been too slow, and it's just, you feel like you're just not in the right space, not like you're wanting this, you want to light this fire. You're starting to like get it, and it's starting to light up. Like all of this enlightenment is starting to light your fire, and you're wanting to go into a different direction. You're really starting to you're wanting communication, and it's been stagnant, and it's like time is ticking, and you're getting just real frustrated, and you're what you don't see coming is being able to feel your emotions, and you can see that his head is halfway under the water, right? So that to me is about quieting the noise on the outside, like we've been talking about, and hearing, if your head's underwater, you can hear what's under the water, and it's usually a lot quieter. And this to me is like, you're going to start being able to listen to your own emotions about maybe how you have been stuck, how things have been going slow. Maybe where there's been this Just the stagnancy is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so let's get you a message from the heart, Gemini. Did I look at, yeah, I did. Okay. So maybe you're coming together with somebody relationship-wise in, the month of October. Maybe you're coming together with somebody. There's going to be more power to handle, to maybe realign whatever's going on here. Messages from the heart. You are the one, the only one. That's sweet. The one. What is the deal? They're alone, the one. Somebody has figured out who their person is. That's what I'm getting from that. And then at the bottom, I can't be apart from you much longer. Aw, coming together, right? I really think Gemini, you're going to be coming together with somebody. Somebody has figured out who their person is, surrendering to that. What? I will be writing you a message. Sorry, the deck split, so I had to look at it. I will be writing you a message. So expect maybe somebody to send you a message because, and I think it has a lot to do with, this fire lighting this. There's a lot of epiphany moments. So somebody has really gained a new perspective regarding you or your relationship or your situation. And they're really starting to open their heart and feel the emotions, surrounding whatever is happening, whatever the situation is. So hopefully that helps you, Gemini. Relax and quiet yourself. Let the universe download the answers and fix the problems. Let the universe control it. It is great on your blood pressure if you do. Anyways, hopefully that helps, Gemini. Yeah. Okay. What is Cancer's energy consciously at this time? What is Cancer focused on consciously at this time? The healing light. Family, people. There's three kids, 2 girls and a boy, and it looks like a little boy that's in the clouds, maybe you're pregnant. Maybe, oh, and the blue on the card, maybe you're pregnant. It's a little boy. Balancing family and just balancing life. There could be getting brothers and sisters. There could be maybe trying to balance things out with, your extended, family. The healing light, it's an 8 card. So 8 and 2, 10. So there's an ending of maybe they look like they're having a good time. There's harmony, maybe, just balancing out life. And it's really come full circle where things seem very, balanced. There's some enlightenment that you're getting, Cancer, on really the offering maybe your gift to the world. She's holding the world. Maybe you are bringing light and lighting things up for, those in your family. Sorry, my shirt's pulling a little bit. Ow. Okay, so let's look at your, we're going to look at your subconscious. Again, subconscious is 95% of what we use. We're not even conscious of it, right? I don't like what it was doing to my shirt. Sorry. Okay, that's better. Okay. So, subconsciously, what is going on for Cancer? What's the So the vengeance, overcoming slights, and a choice. You might have a choice coming up. This looks like maybe you're going to be helping somebody out because it looks like somebody is dropping an, oh no. This looks like you're going to be making a choice, trying to drop burdens or maybe dropping an old way of being, maybe dropping old ways of thinking. Because you can see how one hand is dropping the anchor, right, from their wrist. People in your life maybe have been pulling on your energy, and that's really starting to, lighten up for you or needing to lighten up for you. Let's look at your career, money. Okay, that was fast. A halt. Money has come to a complete halt, or money is slow in coming in. Don't borrow more than you can repay. Debt might be piling up. And science. Science. There is something unfolding for you. Work with an open mind. Consider careers in science or any job that unravels the mysteries of the universe. Apply a scientific approach to your business or financial problem. It's kind of crazy because on my last video, I said I'm starting to shift into, I'm Cancer. I'm starting to shift into like this consciousness, which has a lot to do with like neuroscience. So maybe you are doing the same, some type of scientific, you know, Cancers. There is a lot to be said about combining the 5D and the 3D, alchemizing spiritual aspects or concepts with, scientific or reality, logical, our reality, the 3D, together. Maybe that's something that you're doing. Maybe you're doing that in a business or business sense, or you're just that person that people go to and you're able to, help them, help bring enlightenment and wake them up to these principles. But there is potentially a halt. So watch your money, be careful, save what you can, right? So let's move on to love. Let's look at what is the message for Cancer in love and relationships this time. Such a flirt and lusting for you. Somebody is interested in you. Somebody is going to be flirting with you, or is flirting with you, or you've been talking to somebody, maybe. Maybe you're interested in talking to somebody. Whoa. Good catch, Jen. Let's see. Hold on. You might have a new relationship, or maybe you have your eye on somebody, or they have their eye on you. And okay. All right. So I'll take all of those. Those were poking out, and so was this one. So letters, your communication, letters. Somebody's been watching you, or thinking a lot about you, and there's somebody here, maybe a secret admirer. Be mine. Somebody's pining for you. Jeez, a lot. Hella a lot. Oh my gosh. They are secretly liking you a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Wow. Lusting and passion is very carnal. Yeah. Wow. You have a secret admirer who is watching you, and you're going to be getting communication. Somebody is really look at these, or maybe you're lusting after somebody, but look at the expression is the same on all three of those cards. It's like maybe in your dreams, maybe you've been having dreams or dreaming about somebody. It's just that very unpleasurable, like lusty, seductive type of look on her. There's just somebody that you have been really, thinking a lot about, or they've been thinking a lot about you. Be mine. They want to flirt with you, date you, talk to you. Yeah. Wow. Mm. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you had a secret admirer that came to fruition. Let's pull some tarot on it. Hold on just a second. Those were a lot of messages to come out, but they all popped out, so I took them. Okay, what is this? Let's look at this a little more because we want to. Page of Cups. So somebody's coming in to talk with you. Could be an apology. This says love letter to somebody. Could be writing you a letter. And they have a dog. They've been really trying to make this decision and really stuck on which direction to go. Oh yeah, they've been feeling trapped, or they're obsessed with this situation or you, or there's been some control issues. This is less, again, very carnal. They are hella obsessed with you, Cancer, or hella fixated on you. There's been, they've really felt very unbalanced, or so there's a man here who's juggling. She's drowning upside down, right? This could be very emotional decision, but this devil, look at this, 2 women and 1 man. There could be somebody in the mix, in between, 2 girls and 1 boy. This can be something from, this could be a past life connection between the 3 of you as well. That there's karmic lessons being learned, or karma being played out with that devil in this lifetime. This could be relationship or a connection that has been many lifetimes, that have been, that it's been playing out, but somebody is discovering these feelings, or there could be apology, or offering maybe a letter or a love letter, something to give you information about a situation that has been really like up in the air. Somebody has just been overwhelmed with emotions, whether that be you or them, but there's been karmic lessons that are being learned. Somebody's in the mix. Maybe that's what the apology is for. So let's look at, actually, money goes there. The way that I've been there's a lot going on here in this right there. Let's get a message from the heart. So messages from the heart. Looks like you're going to have to choose or make a choice about something as well. A choice is coming up. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling. Is that you, or I hope not? And the bottom card, I know I've acted childishly, so there's children, right? I don't know how to approach you now. So somebody is really juggling. That's why this is a secret admirer, is because they're holding back. They're not sure what to say, what to do, how to come forward. If you are a cross watcher, Oh yeah, look at that. It says karma up top and it says embarrassed. Um, I don't know what you would be embarrassed about, but if you're a cross watcher, just do something. Come forward to your, to your person. Because I'm sure, cancers that are out there or people that are out there, if you have cancer in your chart, if this resonates, if this connects, it's better than silence. It's better than, because nothing can be done unless information is out there, right? Information, so the letter or whatever. But um there, whoever this is, if this is you, then I would say you need to reach out. Doing something is better than doing nothing, right? Because even if you're worried about sabotaging something or something going awry, it's going to go awry or get sabotaged if you do nothing and you stay in nothing, right? Because you can't stay in nothing. People can't just stay in nothing all their life. So, wow, Cancer, you might have a choice to make. Maybe somebody's coming to you, somebody that you don't know about, somebody who has a crush on you, big time crush, who wants to tell you. So anyways, I hope that helps. Yeah. All right, moving on to my lions, Leo lions. Okay, what's going on for Leo? All right, Leo. All right, let's start here. So, consciously, what is happening for Leo? Okay. That's a lot, though. I don't want to take that many. Sorry. That's like a whole heck of a lot. So, what is happening consciously for Leo? I just need one. What's going on for Leo? Oh, same conscious energy as Aries. Stuck energy. So again, there's a rainbow. Like I told Aries, there's a rainbow. So it's coming to the end of like being stuck. You will get your answers. You will figure it out, and you'll figure it out faster and better if you let the universe help you get out into nature. Quiet yourself so that you can hear the downloads, hear your intuition, and you'll get the answers, right? So let's look at the your subconscious. Again, subconscious is 95% of what guides us every day. 95%. Okay. So what is Leo's subconscious? The gambler, loss and risks. So maybe you or your person, Leo, have gambled. This could be literal, obviously, but this could also be relationship or situation, taking a risk, and maybe it didn't end up so hot. But the thing is that it's still, regardless if it was a productive decision or, I mean, one that was in your best interest, right? Which maybe it wasn't. It still was productive because you're learning a lesson, and that's what life's about. So there's really no bad decisions. There should be no, the word regret should not, I don't think it should exist, because we learn from everything, and that is life. But it doesn't mean that you can't, turn the corner and go a different direction, right? Okay, so then let's look at your money, career, job, money, any of that, your stability, security for Leo. Comfort, though you're not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. See, Your finances are in a state of balance. Okay, balance was Taurus. That's what one of the messages was for Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, prudence. Stay within your budget and start living within your means. This is so similar. And of course, all the messages are going to be somewhat similar because of the fact that, again, it is the same universal energy we're all living in. It's just different angles of how it fits into our chart and the lessons that we need to learn, blah, blah, blah. So prudence and comfort. So that's good. That looks positive, right? So maybe it doesn't seem so heavy on this side for Leo, as maybe there's something else. Maybe you've had a recent loss. Okay. I mean, money it doesn't feel that heavy. Let's look at your love life or relationships for Leo. What's going on for Leo? Karmic relationship. Oh, money hungry. Maybe there is something up with maybe there was a situation, you're learning a lesson, and it looks like with somebody that there was pain. Look at those thorns. Maybe they were a pain in your butt. This could be somebody who caused you pain, and all they were was money hungry, and they used you, or they have now made you feel like you're stuck in a situation that by taking this risk, you're learning karmic lessons from. Okay. Obsession. Somebody was obsessed with you, or you are obsessed about something. Trust and vows. Maybe something happened. Vows, that both looks like marriage and wedding. Maybe something happened with a marriage or a connection, or maybe this is a prenup, or dealing with I'm hearing like dividing assets or regarding being married to money. And I don't know, let's pull some tarot on it though. What are these messages for Leo? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So that is a new, okay, so engagement, right? So wedding, engagement. Maybe somebody got engaged for money or married for money. Ace of Pentacles is prosperous new beginning though. What is this? The Hermit. Single separation. Maybe there was a marriage that broke apart, or an engagement that broke apart. Maybe it came together because of money and now it's broken apart. Maybe karmic relationship. So maybe something happened to a marriage or an engagement because of somebody in the mix, or a karmic relationship that came about. And now somebody is stuck. So that's the Hermit. Four of Wands. This can be regarding stability or a new home. Maybe somebody got invested into a new home and now they're stuck. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, Six of Wands is about recognition. Maybe somebody wanted recognition and to be seen. commitment. So maybe there was a risk that was taken, thinking that there was going to be this prosperous new beginning, and it had to do with money. And somebody went a direction that they thought was going to be prosperous, that they thought they became like, they just became impulsive and they just jumped, and they ended up going a direction that they thought was going to get them into this great situation, right? That they were going to be recognized, that there was going to be this new prosperous beginning and stability, and it's ended up now where there is alone, separation, he's alone, she's alone, a breakup, and now somebody is stuck. And this is all part of a karmic relationship or karma that's playing out. So let's get you a message, Leo. So it looks like right now you or your person is doing a lot of contemplating, introspection, like inner work. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. How perfect is that? Stuck right now. Somebody's stuck. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. Karmic relationship. Heartbroken over, and it was because of money. So going towards something for money versus love has now caught somebody up. And now maybe it broke up a marriage or a relationship, because that now there's responsibilities and obligations that somebody can't get out of, and they had a good thing going, and either you or maybe your person let go of something that was took a risk, and now again it's a lesson. It is, like this says, lessons, something that they're learning, or you're learning. Maybe for them not to take advantage of, not always, I'm getting, it's not always better on the other side. It's not always like there's more, to be grateful for what you have, to live in the now and not always live in the past or in the present. Again, being able to open your eyes and see your life right now, right? And I talked about that in my other video, is so important, because when we get to be 60, 70, 80 years old and we look back on our life, we can't remember it because we didn't live it. We ran through it. We shut our eyes and we were robots as we moved through this fast-paced life, instead of enjoying every single moment and every single opportunity, and this constant timeline shifting. But anyways, hopefully this all gets worked out, and hopefully that gives you an idea of what's going on, consciously or subconsciously, for you or your person. But I hope that helps, Leo. Yeah.